evening about 5 o'clock, you can see them coming in the door. Go up your food drink as they take their seats, muddy feet on the hardwood floor.
So one of the big things that made this project so attractive is the history of the region itself. The structure of the economy in Whitesburg and kind of the Appalachian region as a whole is built around coal. A lot of the wealth that ends up being created by coal is taken out of Appalachia into other places. What we were trying to do as a project was to develop something that can't be taken away, can't be extracted, to form a sustainable development model. We go in, look at what kind of assets do they have, what does the culture of the region look like, what does the culture of the business look like, do an analysis of that to create an idea of development paths that Appalshop could undergo. And then from there, they kind of have their choice of how to use the tools that we end up working with and where they want to take their organization and the goal of the region as a whole.
And so we then engage them knowing that they are the final arbiters of every idea and every decision.
In our partnership, we work specifically with Appalshop, which is an arts and culture-based nonprofit organization in Whitesburg, Kentucky.
It was founded as part of the war on poverty. The whole idea was people are going to learn skills, how to become filmmakers, and they're going to use those skills to find jobs elsewhere. Well, Appalshop, they actually started to use it to tell stories about their own cultural richness, what made them special. There was no longer the outside telling all of the negative stereotypes.
My specific role on the project was looking at the technology element and how to kind of develop a database of Appalshop products. To do that, we looked at colleges, universities, public and private libraries that had Appalshop products in their locations. So we found that in the Northeast, where there's a lot of colleges and universities, there's a real focus on social issues and how to analyze those. While in Appalachia, there's a focus on sustaining culture.
And we said, okay, there are the clusters. And then we then looked at if they demanded it, how would that then lead now back to the demand for the products, how much resources would be bought, what would be the economic impact of those things.
What EEGLP with the notion of Culture Hub allowed us to do is think, okay, but now what about radiating out this way? Imagine, all right, what is the world that we want to make? And then how can we make it? We've already made something together. We know we can make this film. We know we can make this theater piece. Can we make a business? Can we make a community center? Maybe we can come together and make a new Letcher County.
Appalshop now is working with the city of Whitesburg to shape the city of Whitesburg and the county's economic redevelopment, economic reimagination. And as we speak right now, 4 major universities, and one of them international, saying, can you come and teach us these things? That to me is the clearest indication of we having created value.
You carry on the mindsets, the methodologies, and the problem-solving tools that you develop, and the ability to take that and bring it into my daily life and my way of looking at the world is an experience that I couldn't have gotten anywhere else.